Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the Saudi eFootball Rumble. I am your host, Stuart Wesley, and we are here for match number 2. It is Noor versus Seond 10, and it is the second game on the tournament. So welcome in if you are first time you're viewing a video from the Saudi eFootball Rumble. Just to bring you up to speed, the tournament rules pretty simple. It's best of 3. Every game will go to extra time and penalties, and more importantly, of course, there is a prize pool of $3,000 US. As we will look into these 2 games here, or the potentially even 3 games here today, as we'll see both teams just waiting under starters orders here. And as we saw from the previous games, if you do want to catch up with them, of course, please catch up with them on the Saudi eFootball Rumble YouTube channel, as you'll be able to pick up the games previously played between Mednasa and Jawish. And of course, as games go on throughout this tournament, you'll be able to catch all of the action here on YouTube. So, as we see a little bit of the lineups and the substitutions, you can see these players are playing with fantastic lineups of players that are at their disposal within eFootball. And of course, you'll see little changes here and there in terms of their way of approaching these games. Of course, Seond, Brazilian, is able to kind of bring that Brazilian flair. We've seen it in the ISF World Esports Championships. Of course, Noor, in terms of his abilities, got to the top 8 of the ISF World Esports Championships in 2022. So this is shaping up to be a very, very competitive game as we look to be up and underway, as we look to boot into the game, as we just wait for the game to kick off here. As I said, in terms of the capabilities of these 2 players, both are very, very capable of some massive performances.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
It looks like it will be Noor from left to right, and it will be Seond 10 from right to left. Let's see a quick pause and just double checking and making sure everything is where it needs to be in terms of camera angles and everything. You have to make sure with these tournaments, we have to make sure that everything is in the best possible place for players to ply their trade. And as we can see there, Noor from left to right, Seond from right to left. Here's Ruben Diaz to Cafu to kick us off here. Back towards Thibaut Courtois. So again, if you are keeping score at home, it will be Noor in the green, and it'll be Seond in the red. As we see Mbappe on towards Mo Diaby. Looking back for Mbappe, it's cleared away. Here's Neymar. Neymar looking to grab the ball and take it forward. Nice dummy back there from Seond 10. Here's Neymar, Casemiro. Bit of a dispossession, ball's won back. Here's Vieira, it's cleared away. Here's Ousmane Dembele looking to break away for Noor. What can he get done here? It's Mbappe, tries to unseat the defender. Van Dijk will take it away. Here's Casemiro. Forward to Rummenigge, it's Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe looking out wide. Jude Bellingham, and we will see this from both these players. Both will want to get that first goal that is so important in a game of eFootball. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe in on goal. Can he score? Yes, he can! What a start that is for Noor. Opens the scoring. 1-0. It's a brilliant finish from Kylian Mbappe. He is a predator of the highest order. As we said so often, so many times, you are always the most vulnerable once you have scored. Here's Bellingham. Seond looking to try and answer back quickly. Instead, Noor will take it forward here. It's back towards Thibaut Courtois. Courtois looking wide to the left for Neymar. Neymar, what can he do here? Not really where you want Neymar. You want him to be pushing upfield. You don't really want him collecting the ball deep. It's for the likes of Patrick Vieira to do those types of jobs. Messi trying to find a way through, and instead it's dispossessed. It's Ousmane Dembele on towards Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe with a little give and go down the line. Mbappe, has he got support with him. He has. Tries to find a through ball. It's through to Pedri. Pedri with the strike. Big save from Courtois. And Mbappe trying to keep the ball alive. It will go for a corner. And all the early pressure is going the way of Noor. He has a corner to deal with here. As for Seond 10, he's got to defend this. Ball into the box, looking for the header of Ousmane Dembele. It's heading clear only as far as Noor's defender. But instead now there's a counter-attack. Could potentially be on here for Seond. There's Lionel Messi. Argentine onto Rummenigge. Rummenigge shapes to get away from the defender. No foul given. It was a heavy challenge from Noor, but he gets away with one a little bit there. Here's Pedri. Looks long out to the left this time. Finds Ousmane Dembele. He's got Varane, his countryman. When we go over there, it's a brilliant challenge from Raphael Varane. Here's Patrick Vieira. Given away sloppily there. Here's Mbappe to Pedri. Pedri looking for a through ball. Instead, Vieira will clear it away. Here's Mbappe. Footy for Seond trying to grow his way back into this game here. It will only take one chance, you feel, for Footy for Seond to get himself a goal in this game, but instead Noor is going to come back the other way here. Mo Diaby takes it away from his Rudiger. Footy for Seond, you've got to think we'll need to get that goal sooner rather than later. Here's Neymar. Cleared away again is Mo Diaby. Kimmich gives the ball away cheaply. Casemiro wins it back. Instead it goes back to Courtois and it is launched forward away from danger. And Vieira though wins it back in midfield is Diaby. Mbappe. Mbappe looking for a through ball there, and Varane had to make that challenge. As Bellingham is very much back and forth action here. No quarter given by either one of these two players. As we said, in terms of their capabilities on eFootball, they are up with two of the very best in terms of their form at this point in time. It's Ousmane Dembele. Shapes neat little take in there from Dembele. Has a player across. It's Mbappe. And it's cleared away. It's a big challenge, but it's not cleared efficiently. It's back to Ousmane Dembele! Dembele scores to make it 2-0. Footy for Seond in all kinds of trouble here, as you'll see the change in formation coming that way. Brilliant goal from Noor. Again, just recycled the ball with chances with eFootball. You have to take them when they are presented to you, or when you have an opportunity that you're not quite anticipating. It is vitally important that you take that opportunity and you run with it. And as such, Noor finds himself 2-0 up in game number 1 of this tie. As you said, there is a $3,000 prize pool at stake here for players involved. We have 16 players here by invitation. We have Europeans, South Americans, Middle East players. You have a real world of different players. It's Ousmane Dembele goes to the controlled strike and it just goes past the post. But you get a real eclectic mix here of players and play styles. You'll see it throughout the tournament. The players will play in different ways. Some will play towards a more contained version of themselves. Others, as we see from Noor in the early going, is putting for Seond really to the sword here as the ball goes through there looking for Mbappe. Van Dijk will get that one clear. It's Casemiro forward to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to Neymar. Neymar looking forward. Can Footy for Seond find an answer here? It's Kylian Mbappe. Lets it run through his legs. Will he get an opportunity here? He's shrugged off the defensive challenge, but he won't get past the second one from Pedri. Ball is recovered by Messi, though. There's a chance here. Rummenigge. Will he find a strike? It's a big deflection. The ball is still not cleared. But Joshua Kimmich will eventually do so. It was good defending from Noor. Had to throw bodies in the way. And Pedri will try and find a counter-attack and a break here. He's found Ousmane Dembele. Here's Mbappe. Here's Dembele once more. Tries to get the ball into the box. It's going to be a corner. You've got to feel that this slightly more conservative gameplay from Noor is paying dividends here. Just to play a little bit on the break. The ball will get cleared away. There's only 1 minute added on here. Ball on, and Noor will not get the third before half-time. May have one more opportunity here, but as we said, in terms of the counter-attacking capabilities of Noor, is certainly finding a way forward at this point in time. Last chance of the half, you'd feel, and it's headed clear. only as far as Mbappe, and that will be cleared away, and that will be the last actions of the first half. It is 2-0 for Noor against Football for Seond. Again, it's vital that these changes are happening here, but you can only surrender so much aggression, you can only surrender so much gameplay here. In terms of the formation, we can see there it's looking almost like a little bit of a crossbow in terms of a 3-3-4 formation, which is incredibly aggressive from Football for Seond. But in this format, getting that first game under your belt, getting that first game, it provides you a little bit of a cushion, so he will know just how important it is to get himself back into this game. But if you're Noor, of course, you may just be looking to do more of the same. You may just be looking to just play a little bit more conservative. You can see a very quick flash up of a formation there, 4-3-3 from Noor. And you can see he's a little bit more wide in terms of the starting positions of those players. So he has the options to go wide should he want to, but he can also drive the ball infield and go forward. So this will be a big half in terms of the tie here already for Football for Seond. He will need to get a goal in the very early going just to give himself a bit of confidence and maybe a little bit of doubt in Noor's head. But at the moment, it is more for Noor, if you pardon the expression. Ball goes forward to Rafael Varane. For Seond, you can see there the game plan looks to be get it long. It's a brilliant ball there. Finds Neymar Jr. Control strike, and there we go. It is a response that was asked at our time. Certainly the team talk would have been get out there and get an early goal, and for Seond has found that early goal in the early going. 2-1 now. And more importantly, what questions does this ask of Noor? As we'll see the ball go forward, Vieira will intercept it, and this now very delicately poised is Kylian Mbappe, is Lionel Messi. Messi tries to knock the ball through, instead it's cleared away. Here's Vieira to Dembele, but it's intercepted by for Seond's Vieira. It's Rummenigge. Rummenigge back to Messi, back in towards Rummenigge. Will he get a strike away? The German, big save from Thibaut Courtois. You can see the confidence of for Seond just starting to develop here. There's a corner. The danger is not yet over. Whether he continues with this aggression, we will remain to be seen. But you can see there Son coming on at half-time. You can see Mohamed Salah. Excuse me, not at half-time, but you can see them coming onto the field at that vital substitution time, might I say. It's that kind of golden period. You'll see players looking to join the attack as well. So, of course, it's set pieces. For Seond may be providing a little bit more danger there. But you can see Salah has come on. Son has come on. And we saw how much of an effect Son can have on a game of eFootball. Between the games between Mendasa and Jawish. The ball from Son. Son into the box looking for a header on there. It's Virgil van Dijk up towards Vieira. It's just wide of the post.
Number 8.
You can see the invention is there, and you can see that the opportunities are going to come for Football for Seond.
Number 9.
Ball cleared forward. You can see the substitutions now on for Noor. Gabriel Jesus has came on, and that will provide a different outlet. You also see Mohamed Salah also come on for Noor. Here's Jesus to Neymar. Neymar looking back to Jesus. Brilliant play between the Brazilians. Jesus, big save from Courtois. He is an imposing figure within eFootball, and that is why you'll see him in both of the goals of the two players here today. 60 in-game minutes on the clock here. 2-1. Noor is leading, has a corner. What can he do with it? Ball goes flying into the box. It's headed clear. Only as far as Patrick Vieira. Down towards Mbappe. Instead, Marco van Basten will clear that one away. Here's Mohamed Salah. Salah looking to run here. He's going to need players ahead of him. It's Kylian Mbappe. It's cleared away by Joshua Kimmich. Again, Kimmich, one of the best DMFs around in terms of his abilities and his resilience and his ability to play in multiple positions. He's a perfect player, realistically, to have in your eFootball team. The ball gets cleared once more. It's Mbappe to Neymar. Neymar to Jesus. Jesus looking round the corner. Can he find a player? He's got a runner at the back post if he can find him. Ball into the box. Lovely ball. And the goal was gaping at points. There's big opportunity there for Neymar. Just couldn't find the finish. And instead, Fasil will kind of be thankful that chance goes by the wayside. Headed down. Mbappe to Son. What can he answer back with here? Son. Brilliant take infield. He's got a little bit lucky on the deflection. It's Mbappe with a control strike. 2-2. The Brazilian finds his feet. And this is turning into a very interesting and intriguing tie. 2 goals to 2. Level with around 20 minutes to go here. And you can see both teams trying to feel out exactly what happens next. You feel the next goal may settle it here. Here's Rafael Varane forward to Kylian Mbappe. Ball to Salah. Salah, what can he get done here? It's Neymar. Salah. Jesus looking for a strike. Rudiger will take it clear. It'll be up towards Ruben Diaz. Marco van Basten will get that ball down and can't quite get the ball through, but here's Son. As we said, that impact from Son all too telling in Fasil 10's gameplay here. Mbappe, Neymar to Mbappe. Mbappe has runners. He spots Mo Salah. Can Noor find a goal to go back ahead? That's a big challenge from Antonio Rudiger. Van Basten with the header. Salah. Fasil going backwards and forwards. It's going to be either a piece of magic or a mistake here, you feel, that will inform us of what way this game is going to go. There's Vieira to Neymar. Noor looking to just build. You can see Mbappe's energy level just not quite where it was in the first half. But he's still on the field here. You can see there a little bit of an assessment of where players' fitness are there. You can see there, interestingly, Rijkaard being brought on and then looking to be deployed as a bit of a, well, almost a right back there. Which again, certainly is an interesting ploy, an interesting tactic. We'll see if it pays off here, but you can see that defensive is on Rijkaard just to get him to stay back there. So we'll have to see whether that type of gamble will pay off here.
Substitution on the field.
As you see there, 10 in-game minutes left here. Is Noor with the throw. Cancelo to Neymar. Neymar looking down the wing. Rijkaard intercepts it and goes out for a throw-in. Neymar will look to try and throw in a quick one.
Number 7.
Here's Coman, quick feet of the Frenchman, and his fresh legs as well. Neymar into the box, looks to Mohamed Salah, goes for the first time strike. Ball bobbles free, but Rudiger will take that one clear. Here's Mbappe. Salah looking forward, and instead it's Raul Araujo will take that forwards. Coman looking to spring a trap here is Noor. He's got men over if he can find them, but Rijkaard will intercept it. Ball will get played back here to Thibaut Courtois. 5 in-game minutes here. Will we see extra time in one of the first games, or will we see a match winner? Here is Son in towards Mbappe. Mbappe shapes, gets around the defence. Soft strike from Mbappe. Courtois will take it clear, and Noor will potentially have an attack here. It's cut out by Fasil 10. Will he find the final opening here? Defensively, both players have been very good, despite the fact that we have seen 4 goals in total so far.
There will be 3 minutes.
It may need extra time, or it may need injury time. It's Mbappe looking over the top, looking for a Van Basten. And Courtois will take a hold of it. Noor more than likely will have the last opportunity here. The ball lets it go 3. As Vieira tries to get it away, is Rijkaard launched forward. Will there be one more option here? One more opportunity. Here's Son. Son, last chance maybe here. Free kick given at the edge of the box of Van Basten against Vieira and on Van Basten. Surely will be the last chance here in regulation. Who will step up for Fasil 10? Van Basten is over the ball. So is Son. What is going to be conjured up here. Salah has elected to take this one. Still got Son over the ball. Has players in support. Manual goalkeeping being deployed by Noor. A little bit of gamesmanship being trick plays here. Ball over the wall. Oh, it's just over the bar. And we will go to extra time. Both players couldn't be split in terms of chances, shots on target, shots as well. Equaling goals as well, and that is why we will see extra time here. As we mentioned before, all games must have a winner to decide each game, which is why you are seeing extra time here for the first time in the Saudi eFootball Rumble. It's Frankie de Jong to Kingsley Coman. Noor looking to try and push the issue early in extra time. Finds Kingsley Coman. Coman goes for the stunning strike. Rijkaard who will scramble that one clear. And all that attack was being deployed there. I feel that was a hangover from the full time, and that may have been a mistake there from Footy for Seal 10. Brilliant ball from Salah into the box! And it's a goal! No flag. And Noor has the lead. It is Gabriel Jesus. The turnabout of a Brazilian scoring against a Brazilian. But Footy for Seal 10 will answer back quickly. Yes, he will! It's an instant response. And is Marco van Basten on 96 minutes. This, again, in terms of games, one of the premier games that you will see here. And we're only in game or tie number 2. Wonderful display of attacking prowess between these two teams as Noor looks to find his way forward. Kingsley Coman, it's a save, it's a corner ball. This is a fantastic tie, and as we said when we were commentating between Manasseh and Jawesh yesterday, in terms of the abilities and the advert for eFootball, it's none better to see when you see loads of goals. Here's Coman in towards Neymar, it's just offside. And of course the neutral in me will look at this and potentially say we may even be looking at penalties, although there is what feels like an age left to go in this game. 100 minutes on the clock means we've got 5 more until the half time in extra time, and then there is 15 more minutes after that. If we're not split there, it will go to a penalty shootout. Both players and both teams will not want to see penalties, knowing the players as we do. Footy for Seal 10 trying to find a way forward there with Casemiro. Instead Vieira to Neymar. Noor will try and come forward. Coman tries to get around Vieira. Instead Casemiro will get that one away there.
There will be 1 minute.
Only 1 minute added time in extra time for half time. Vieira forward to Jesus. Coman. Ball is cleared. Eventually cleared by Vieira. There is half time for Seal 10. He looked to just get it away and does so. He's not had a lot of he's not had the lion's share of possession, but he has done a lot of damage with it, has Footy for Seal 10. Noor will look to try and maybe utilise that possession. Of course, if you don't have the ball, you're not doing damage to your opponent. So Noor will have to do a little bit more in terms of what he has got with this ball. As Coman tries to go across, instead Son comes away with it for Footy for Seal 10. Goes long, looking up towards Mbappe. Will he win the header? Yes, he will. Gets it down to Salah. Back towards Mbappe. Gets away from the defender. It's a big save from the Belgian. Thibaut Courtois. Very gangly frame of Thibaut Courtois saving Noor once again. Ball into the box though. Danger is not gone. Salah at the edge. Ball is cleared though by Frankie de Jong. De Jong will look to try and charge down the left hand side, but instead Casemiro will come across and cut that one out. 110 minutes on the clock here. The last 10 minutes of regulation time. There needs to be a winner here. Whether it comes by the way of extra time or whether it will come by the way of penalties, we will find out shortly. Ball thrown in there. Noor. It's going to be Salah. Will he try and take this ball away from the defender instead of play it back? Patrick Vieira, although does not have any energy left, it's a player that you have to keep on the field of play. It's Kingsley Coman. Casemiro launches it clear. Finds Salah, it's cleared away once more. Vieira, De Jong. Vieira will win it back here. It's a long ball over to Marco Van Basten. Van Basten trying to find a way through, and instead it will be cleared. It's Jesus to Salah. 4 minutes left. The clock still ticking. Who is going to get the final opportunity here? Ball goes long again. You've got to feel as though there will be one more big chance here. And the offside is given against Noor. 2 minutes now. 2 minutes plus whatever the referee wants to add. Ball goes long though. Mistake from Noor. He's let Van Basten through, and I don't think Footy for Seal 10 realised how much space he had there, and instead the ball will be played down the left-hand side here. Coman looking across, looking for Jesus. Gets there ahead of Rudiger. Jesus turns his defender. Gabriel Jesus! At the death! Noor surely has won game one. It's a brilliant turn inside from Gabriel Jesus. He finds the back of the net. And that will be the last action. What a goal, and what a game. Brilliant from Noor to win that first game and takes it away from Footy for Seal 10. We'll be back shortly with game number 2. And now we will kick off game 2 of this round of 16 tie between Noor and Footy for Seal 10. A wonderful finish to the game. A last minute winner from Noor to take the game 4-3 from Footy for Seal 10. You can see here already just slight differences in how teams or players may just set up here. Will there be a slightly more conservative approach from Footy for Seal 10? But of course, when you're one game down in a best of 3 scenario, it can prove to be relatively difficult to get yourself back up here. I mean, we saw it from Jawish in the previous game against Mednasa. Mednasa won the first game 2-0. Then Jawish is able to recover. Has Footy for Seal 10 got that recovery power in him? Or will we see a second victory for Noor? Of course, we will find out shortly, as these two players will be tweaking their tactics just to make sure they have everything they need. You can see pretty much relatively an unchanged tactic from Noor. Of course, has the confidence to then go into game 2. And you'll see Footy for Seal 10 has made some changes. Has made it a little bit deeper. Has gone with a 5 at the back rather than a 3 at the back. You can see him looking to review players on the other side and looking at the setup just to make sure he has everything he needs. And we'll eventually kick off in a moment. But of course, we do have other games coming up. And of course, as we mentioned before, this is the Saudi eFootball Rumble. It is a prize pool of $3,000 and the ties are best of 3. So you win 2 and you are through. So if Noor is to take this game, it is curtains for Footy for Seal 10 and Noor will see himself through to the next round. But if Footy for Seal 10 can recover, takes the second game, we will go to a third game. And of course, if you are looking to keep up on all of the match action, all of the games, of course, any and all games that will be played, you will see them. Keep yourself locked in with the Saudi eFootball community Twitter, and of course, keep yourself locked in with the Saudi eFootball YouTube channel. And of course, they will house all of the games, and you will have a choice both of English commentary with myself, Stuart Wesley, and of course, you will also have the Arabic commentary as well. As we'll wait to get ourselves into the game here. We will get ourselves off and running shortly.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
See again, it will be left to right, Noor in the green. And you will see Footy for Seal 10 from right to left in the red. As you see, maybe a little bit of a different style of play from Noor. Now knowing he's got one game ahead, but he's started off quite quickly. He was looking for Dembele. Ball goes back to Footy for Seal 10's goalkeeper, and instead he will look to try and push the issue already. Is Mbappe looking for Rummenigge. Rummenigge Tries to get the shot away. Blocked away. It's cleared away only as far as Casemiro. Casemiro, neat dummy in there. Tries to find another dummy instead. It's cleared away by Nor. Vieira. Van Dijk launching forward from Mbappe. You can see the game plan from Footy for Seal 10 relatively early on here is get the ball forward, get it knocked down, and try and create some chaos in that Nor defence. But as far as we have seen so far, it has not been the long ball that has been successful. It's been Footy for Seal 10's ability to get the ball down and play. So maybe that will be a source of victory if he can find it. However, we can see with Nor's defensive work, he's able to get forward and get back effectively. Here's Pedri looking to get forward. And as we said, it's going to be a case of seizing on players' mistakes. Here's Vieira to Kimmich. To Ousmane Dembele, to João Cancelo. Cancelo down the line here, finds Ousmane Dembele. Ball is cleared away by Rafael Varane. Mbappe, Messi. Messi to Mbappe. Ball is cleared by Cafu. Pedri receives the ball. Nor looking to just get his foothold in this game. If he can take this game away from Footy for Seal 10, it will be game over for the Brazilian. Here's Mo Diaby. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball into the box. Vieira looking to launch a counter-attack here. It's Lionel Messi forward on the charge. João Cancelo intercepts it. It's back though from Casemiro. As we said, that disruptor position of DMF is vital. And as much as we spoke about Joshua Kimmich in game one, Casemiro, one of the elite level players you can have within eFootball that will certainly do that job. Rummenigge in towards Mbappe, looking to shape to shoot. Instead, Ruben Diaz will take that away. Here's Pedri. Trent Alexander-Arnold intercepted, but the ball goes back to Nor. You see his abilities there. He's letting runners go forward and a little bit of freedom from Nor. Just couldn't quite get the ball through. Rummenigge wins the header, finds Mbappe. Ball is taken away from him again. Again, a really effective defensive work from both teams here, and that's why we've not really seen any real clear-cut chances in this game number 2. 25 minutes gone here. The game's going quickly. Here's Messi. Will we find a chance here? And it's scrambled clear. Courtois did not take that cleanly. And as such, it'll be found through to Joshua Kimmich, and Nor can set himself up here and potentially launch a counter. Here's Cafu. On towards Diaby. Diaby. And towards Kimmich. Pedri. Pedri squares it across to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele, can he get forward? It's a little bit of fortune, and Mbappe's tucked it away! And it's been given. Swiped home by Kylian Mbappe. Again, as we said, those pieces of fortune, when they fall your way, you have to take your chances within eFootball. And Nor has done just that and has taken the lead critically in game 2 here. There's Joshua Kimmich. Forward to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele forward. It's cleared away. There's Vieira up to Rummenigge. Pedri. It's intercepted. Footy for Seal 10. Can he find a response? It's into Mbappe. And it's deflected wide for a corner. Big time opportunity there. It will be a corner ball. It's played in short to Rummenigge. Rummenigge turns, looks to try and get the ball into the box. Instead, Patrick Vieira. Again, in terms of epics and big times and legends that you can have within eFootball, Patrick Vieira, known as one of the best, if not the best. And he's certainly proving it here. Diaby looks to forage down that right-hand side, plays the ball infield, finds Pedri, finds it into Mbappe, in towards Dembele, gets the strike away again, deflected, and into the hands of Thibaut Courtois, who will launch that one forward. Messi, it's deflected. Again, Patrick Vieira. You'll notice through some of these squads, some of these players will have very similar lineups, but just with the slightest of tweaks. You'll see some players reoccurring quite quickly, one of them being Lionel Messi. Lofted forward towards Rummenigge, trying to get the ball back in. It's deflected off a defender. It's going to go for a corner. Here's Messi. Delivering it in towards Rummenigge. Flicked on. Mbappe into the hands of Courtois. You can see Foot-Seeld trying to push the issue. Knows he needs a goal. And knows he needs one quick. Casemiro slides a pass in, but Ruben Diaz manages to extend a leg and take that one away. And goalkeeper clear that one forward. There'll be one more chance here. Rummenigge gets cleared away, and there is half time. So a pretty conservative performance from Noor. I'd say, again, from a commentary position, you'd probably say Foot-Seeld 10 very unlucky to be a goal behind. But as we said, when those chances come your way, you have to take them. And you know, in terms of a competitive nature, you're going to want to get a goal as soon as possible. Now, whether Foot-Seeld 10 could do the same as what he did in game 1, wouldn't that be remain to be seen? Of course, we saw very early on in the second half of game 1 an answer and an equal, well, certainly a goal to get himself back into the game. Whether he can do that again, as we've seen the tweaks on your screen there in terms of differences of tactics being deployed on different players, you can see he's maybe trying to open this game up a little bit more. Of course, if you're Noor, you can just sit there and kind of take the pressure. You know what you've got already. He already has a game 1 in the bag. If he can seal this, it will be 2 games, 1 less game he'll have to play, and he'll be through to the next round. Messi to Mbappe to kick us off here. Trent Alexander-Arnold goes long here, finds Lionel Messi. Messi turns back in field, looks at the cross away. Mbappe, though, looking for Rummenigge. Again, it's going to be cleared out. It is certainly this time. It's going to go for a throw. Ball thrown into Lionel Messi. Messi gets around the corner. It's going to go for a corner. Looking for Seeld 10. What can he conjure up here? Messi into the box, looking for Rummenigge. It's cleared away, only as far as Gvardiol. His pocket is picked by Kylian Mbappe. And well ran down there by Noor. Sometimes it's about the territory of the ball rather than necessarily scoring another goal. It can just be running down the clock and getting players forward. As I see a deflection. The ball will go back the other way from Foot-Seeld 10. You'll see almost the opposite styles of attacking and defensive bias. You can see one down there for Noor on defensive, and you can see attacking being deployed by Foot-Seeld 10. So you can see the attacking intentions. Noor will be looking to soak up the pressure and hit potentially on the break. Whereas Foot-Seeld 10 looking to be the aggressor here. Messi, stunning cross in from Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's collided and Rummenigge heads into the path of Thibaut Courtois and will take that one safely. End-to-end stuff here. But then Bele gives himself an opportunity to get the ball in instead. Ball is cleared away by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a rash one there. It will be Casemiro who will win it. Finds Rummenigge. Rummenigge, we're trying to shape to shoot. He's pressed and is judged to have been fouled. You see then Noor choosing to the pause there, so you can imagine there may or may not be substitutions that may follow this. And you can see there Foot-Seeld just trying to assess what changes have happened, whether there's a change in personnel or whether there's a change in shape. And you can hear there are substitutions from the stadium announcer. Diaby's gone off and Jesus is on. Free kick in. Saved into the hands of the goalkeeper. You can see Neymar also coming on there. So it's 2 Brazilians on at my count. And they could do more damage, as we saw Jesus and we saw Neymar come on to great effect for Noor in game 1. And they have the same effect here. Here's Messi though, trying to affect the game for Foot-Seeld 10. It's Vieira, Neymar, Jesus. Forward to Neymar. Neymar has runners. Tries to find one, and Rafael Varane will intercept that brilliantly on the French defender. Ball forward, looking towards Rummenigge, looking for the knockdown, but there's nobody really around him. Instead, Cafu will recover that. 64 minutes on the clock here in game. There's not long left in it. Imagine there'll be a handful of chances, if that, still left in this game. Here's Mbappe, forward. Can Noor craft one of those chances? Neymar to Vieira, towards Jesus. Jesus turns away from his defender, tries to strike. And Virgil van Dijk will clear that one away, but Mbappe now has time and space to run, and Mbappe looking to be a danger man here for Seond. Can he get the ball in? He's turned inside. He's turned in field. Can he go all the way? He can't, and the ball is scrambled clear instead. Here's Mbappe. Forward towards Jesus. Jesus to Mbappe. Ball is deflected clear, but still Noor in possession. He's now gifted it to Casemiro. Rummenigge on to Casemiro. Casemiro not really the creative force that you need going forward. Certainly a defensive weapon to have, but instead he's given the ball away to Ousmane Dembele. Plays the ball in short to Jesus. And instead Varane clears the ball away. Ball coming back though. Offside trap triggered. It's been beaten by Jesus! And that is a wonderful goal. Oh, beg your pardon. You saw the ability in the movements. It's actually Kylian Mbappe. Such is the speed of movement. You just cannot clock who, especially in this lineup from Noor, of who is the player who's going to cause the damage. He's got Mbappe, he's got Jesus, he's got Neymar. Such is that fluidity going forward. He even caught the commentator out. As we'll see, for Seond, knowing he's got to go for it now. He's 2 goals down. He's 1 game down as well in the series. If he loses here, he will be out. And Noor will be through to the next round. He'll be through to the round of 8. And knows that he's not got long left to try and change this game either. 15 in-game minutes left. It's hard enough when you are a goal down, but once you go down to 2 with not long left, it can be increasingly more difficult. And as you can see there, that kind of front 4 almost of Noor, between Neymar, between Mbappe, between Dembele and between Jesus, they will cause chaos and carnage for anybody within eFootball. Certainly with the guys who are playing, of course, they will have them at their disposal, and how good they are. As we mentioned in game 1, Noor finished top 8 of the ISF World Esports Championships. For Seond also competed at those championships for Brazil. But you can see that Noor's level seemingly finding a better way. It's Dembele with a double touch, and Jesus will rob him and take it away. It's Kingsley Coman now being deployed. And again, sometimes you just need to err on the side of caution as Coman tries to find the ball forward. Van Dijk clears away though. Casemiro, Bellingham. Zed Vieira will intercept. João Cancelo, Joshua Kimmich, Neymar. Neymar to Coman. Coman looking for a stunning cross in, and ball is deflected back into his path, and Kingsley Coman will look to just be a bit of a nuisance, but instead he's given the ball up with 8 minutes left on the clock here. You can see bottom of your screen that if Fasil looking to go attacking, but instead Coman's picked it up from the throw-in, and it will be a corner for Noor, and he will be very happy with this indeed. Ball into the box. Will he make it 3? It's headed clear. My foot for Seal. Here's Mbappe. Towards Son. Son to Mbappe. Going to be a consolation here. Stunning crossing lower in the box. It's cleared away. Only as far back as Mbappe. It's come back to where it's been received. And Joshua Kimmich, who's been phenomenal for Noor over the 2 games, just goes ahead and dispossesses that ball cleanly. You see there, Noor just looking. Time is still ticking. There's only 3 in-game minutes left here. And you can see that time is not on the side of the Brazilian. And you can see that Noor, slowly but surely, is taking this game away and will be seeing himself through to the top 8 of the Saudi eFootball Rumble. As we'll see there, unless there is by some way a bit of an eFootball miracle, you can see this game going the way of Noor. Tries to throw that one in. Bellingham intercepts it. So 3 minutes added on here. João Cancelo into the box, looking for Jesus. Jesus tries to turn. Instead for Ran. Clears it away. Mbappe trying to win the header. And again, this time is ticking down. It's going to be North through to the final 8 here. As he tries to extend his lead. But it will be 2-0. It'll be 2 games to 0. And Noor sees himself through to the top 8 of the Saudi eFootball Rumble. Thank you very much for joining us